Hi everyone, welcome to this video. This is Richie the Blind Hedgehog and I'm here with Indigo. Indigo is a Teddy Herman German Shepherd that I got a few years ago when I was in Rome. Yeah, it's been a few years. I made a video about the plush I found there because they had one of the most amazing plush sections I've ever seen. And it took me a while to find their plush section in that store, but it was amazing. It was amazing. And I had this guy and a few others. And as you can see, well, he's pretty good size. He's really wonderful. He has a dark marking over his head and on his muzzle. Also, he's pretty floppy actually, and he still has a stag on him. And he's a bit sabled, as you can see. He's not entirely black. He just has a few, well, brown parts, little hairs coming out brown, and this fluffy tail. And actually, I've been collecting a few dogs of this size. I have Seth, the Unito's German Shepherd. I have Indigo, this guy. I have two Huskies and a Bernese Mountain Dog. Now, of course, in this video, I can't show you them all. But I'm really a fan of this size of dog in this floppy shape. And I came across another different German Shepherd a few days ago. And I just bought him from its owner. And today came, so I'm going to open the package and show you how he looks like. So today I'm actually behind the camera because I think it's easier to show you this way. It's going to be a pretty large plush. And like this, you can see the plush rather than my tummy. So, well, it's a big tummy these days. Indigo here. Really like the ears too. They're pretty large actually. They are good size for the plush, for the German Shepherd plush he is. And this guy is just stuffed in his box. I really don't like it the way he's stuffed in there. Well, let's help him out. There he is. So as you can see, well, there is a bit of a resemblance, but the markings on their heads are different. And I really like this guy because he kind of reminds me of the Unito's German Shepherd with the same marking. I know Vesper has him and she calls him Bosco. I was never able to collect him myself, and this guy reminded me of him. And because of that reason, I really wanted to collect him. This guy comes without harness. I'm just gonna pull him on my lap this way and throw the box aside. There we go. Pretty box. So, here he is. Now, I know it's pretty hard to show you. He's just, yeah, exactly like Indigo. A floppy, lying down German Shepherd that's about 24 inches tall. Exactly actually like the Unito's one. So like this, I still have some kind of a Bosco one with this marking. Well, yeah, indeed, as you can see, they are pretty comparable. The ears of this guy are a bit smaller than the ears of the other one here. There is just a bit more detail actually on this guy than on this guy. But they are really comparable. They're gorgeous plush together, and I really had to collect them both. When I saw this guy, I knew he was something for me. Unfortunately, this plush is pretty used, and so one of his legs is actually pretty bent. It's obvious that his owner liked to drag him by the leg here. His hair is a bit messy. But I've been brushing him earlier in the day. Because these days actually I open packages on forehand actually to see if the right item is in there, to make sure that I don't make a fail video. The tail is the same, also the position of the legs. So basically, when it comes on position, they're like both the same plush. This guy is a bit broader than this guy. Here is a bit less, but he's a bit underly stuffed here. This guy is pretty well stuffed. When you actually turn them around, now no, because they're kind of heavy, both of them. Sometimes it's difficult to keep their hair in a shiny, good condition. There you go. This guy happens to be, well, I don't really know if their color is comparable. But in general, yes, it is. This guy is in a bit of a better condition because I got him in new condition. This guy is a bit used. This guy's a bit heavier and better stuffed. This guy is rather used. So you can see the legs are very floppy. I really like them both. I actually see the shape of their muzzle is also pretty comparable. And he kind of reminds me of a Unitoys German Shepherd. He has the features of a Unitoys plush. And he goes so well with my other 24 inches dogs like this, indeed. So now I will have 3 German Shepherds, 2 Huskies, but they're the same. 1 Bernese Mountain Dog, and I actually forgot the Border Collie, because I do have a Border Collie like this as well. And these are like, some of my most favorite plushies, as I will keep them forever. They're amazing dogs, amazing dog plushies. They also have the same size of neck, so I'll put a collar on him. He's a gorgeous shape. He also kind of reminds me of another German Shepherd that I have, and he is up here. His name is Leonid, and he is, well, as you can see, he's got the same mouth marking, the same marking on his muzzle, but he has a very light colored head. So he's not exactly the same, but like this, I'm really glad. Actually, this guy comes from the same app website that is this guy. So 2 German Shepherds I really wanted to collect. Both in pretty used condition though, but I got them both for a very low price, so they're really worth it. And I'm so glad I have them. It's amazing. So I'm super glad I could collect these guys, because Indigo and this guy go so well together. I gave this guy a tag that says Luke, so for now his name will be Luke. And his tag, well, I actually imagine that he comes from a random toy store which I can't reach because I don't live in France, but this is what his tag actually says. There is no mentioning of a brand or of some kind. Play Kids Collection. I have no idea. He has no Leosco Unitoys tag either. He's just random. He's probably from a brand. I'm pretty sure he is, just like the Husky that is lying here that I showed in a previous video. The gorgeous, good quality Husky that I could collect off the same app. But you know, it's really hard actually to find out which plush are from which brand. It really depends on the features, and when you know the plush, when you know the brand, sometimes you can identify them, but it's not an easy case. Also because the way actually the brands design and sell their designs is hard to it's actually hard to find out. And like this, you can actually end up with two plush the same, but they're different brands. It doesn't really make any sense, I know. But sometimes it's just a brand that you pay rather than the plush. It's a good thing to know. Anyway, so if you ask me where I got him, I just got him off an app called Vinted, and I have no idea which store he is or which brand he is, or out of which store he came. It just came from France, and like I said earlier, It's pretty easier to collect actually the stuff that you can't collect in other countries by using this app. So it's kind of ridiculous, I know. But it works out well. Look at these guys. I managed to find them even though they weren't within reach. So I'm glad to find them. I never saw this guy on Amazon either. The Teddy Herman one is pretty expensive to collect, especially in a new condition. I think I paid about 70 euros for this guy, and that is a pretty low price for him. His head is entirely black here. He has a nice marking fading on his nose, in a bit of a airbrushing. He has shiny fur, but that's because his condition is better than this guy. This guy doesn't have much of his shiny fur left, but I really like the markings on his shoulders and here too. So those dogs really look like each other. The main difference is that this guy is a bit less stuffed in the midsection, also because he obviously has been grabbed by here. This plush has been held with one hand because he's heavy, and yeah, his stuffing is a bit irregular, but he's still in good condition. Just a bit used. He's a bit less broad. He's obviously also another brand, apparently, but that's the main difference between those two. I just love the fact that they have different face markings. I love it. And like this, I still have my Bosco. So my Bosco, my Unito is German Shepherd with this marking. I like it. I really like it. I love those 24-inch dogs. And maybe I can show you them, if I still can. So here we have the lightest German Shepherd that I have. This is Seth. That is my African wild dog. Here's one husky. There you have the Bernese Mountain Dog. Here. He has a short muzzle. He's pretty new. I might actually get rid of him. And I have another husky here. And the Border Collie, where is he? Oh, that's a good question. I can't see the Border Collie. Where's my Border Collie? Here he is. I know it's hard to see, but these plush are generally on the base because they sustain the others. So there you go. I might show you them by a different occasion if I ever have the chance. So there you go. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I really love my German Shepherds. They're so cute. So this is going to be Indigo and Luke for now. Yeah, I really like their markings. They're well made. I can really recommend them. Oh my god, it's getting late for me. Oh, I'm yawning, sorry. But there you go, like I said, I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. And I'm going to end it here. See you later. Bye.